Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Growth Moments. Today I want to talk to those of you who are business owners. And it doesn't make any difference where in the spectrum of ownership you fall. You could be running a multi-million-dollar business, you could be running a small mom and pop operation, or you could just be starting out. The message I want to deliver to you today is that you can survive and thrive in your business. Doesn't make any difference where in the economy we are. Now, that's not to say that because of the pandemic situation that businesses have not been affected. They have been. But if you will look, you will find that there are a number of businesses that are continuing to thrive, or businesses that are reinventing themselves and doing different things in order to survive and thrive throughout this whole economic shift, if you will, that we're going through. So how do we go about doing that? How do we achieve business success even in difficult times? Well, one of the things that I've learned over the years is that there seems to be a tendency, and it's not with all businesses, but with a lot of them, that we start out, we work hard, we grow our business from the foundation up, and the more successful we get, the more we tend to drift away from the basics that allowed us to be successful in the first place. And the message I want to deliver to you today is that those who get back to the basics are the ones who are going to win in the long run. So what does that look like exactly? I'm going to share with you 5 critical points that I think are key in getting back to the basics and operating a successful business. Point number 1 is that you have to have an accountability system. Now, what does that mean? Well, an accountability system, I think, has 3 components. Number 1, you have to know, bottom line, what you're trying to achieve. What is your real goal and purpose in your business? And then you have to translate that purpose into things that need to be accomplished. And you have to communicate those expectations, not only to yourself, but to people who are working in your organization, so that not only are they clear about the expectations, but they have some input and they buy into the process. So once we know what it is that we're trying to accomplish and what that success looks like as far as what we need to achieve, then we can hold people accountable for doing the things and delivering the things that they need to deliver. The second thing is we have to have a data system. Now, what do I mean by that? There are success factors that each of us have in our business, and we need to get back to the basics of what those are. I've often told people that you get what you measure. So what are you measuring in your business? Are you measuring anything? If you are measuring things, are they the things that really should be measured? Are they the meaningful metrics for your business? Now, sometimes when I sit down with people and say, well, what are the critical things that you need to measure in your business? They come up with 15, 20, 25 things that they want to measure. And it's like, no, we're not going there. There should be 3 to 6 key metrics that you measure in your business that will tell you where my business is today, where my business needs to be, and what is the trend? Is it trending in the right direction? Those are the things that you want to be able to measure, and not only measure, but you want to be able to communicate to them, to your entire team, so that they understand day by day where your business is and what's going on. The third thing you need is a feedback system. Once we have accountability, because we've defined what we want, we've communicated the expectations, and we're holding people accountable, and we have the measurements that we need in order to be able to understand, is our business moving in the right direction? We have to have a feedback system. And the feedback system communicates to people about what they're doing right, the positive results that they're producing, and what they may be off track with a little bit. And it helps us to be able to communicate with them in a positive way to get them back on track and to readjust, if you will. There's an old story that was told about an airplane that was flying from Los Angeles to Hawaii. And the pilot of the airplane said, do you realize that on a trip like that, the plane is off course 95% of the time? But they have an autopilot on the plane, and the autopilot is constantly looking at where that plane is. That's the data system in your business. And then when the plane gets off course a little bit, the autopilot is correct, off course, correct, off course, correct. And it makes hundreds, if not thousands, of little course corrections along the way until finally, a few hours later, it lands on a runway in Hawaii perfectly. So we need a feedback system to be able to communicate to people and help them course correct. The next thing we need is we need a recognition system. Now, I know that we live in a society today where people get awards for just showing up. That's not what we do in business, and any good business person will tell you that. We need a recognition system that recognizes when people are performing. It is a performance-based system. So when you're performing optimally and you're delivering the things that you're accountable for delivering, and you're constantly improving yourself, you get rewarded for that. And if not, we step back and we take a look and we see what's going wrong, and as part of the feedback system, we course adjust, we course correct to help people stay on track. Finally, we need a training system. The goal of any business is to get the right people on the right bus and to get the right people in the right seats. And so we need to be constantly evaluating what's going on. And as an example, when in our feedback system, we're recognizing that maybe someone isn't achieving at the level that they should be, we need to step back and ask ourselves, why? Why is that happening? Maybe there's some training that that individual needs in order to sharpen them, in order to improve their skills so that they can perform more optimally for the business. And we need to be all about training. But that's only one part of it. The second thing is that we need to be looking at the people in our organization and understanding what their capabilities for growth are and understanding what their desires are. Where do they want to be? What do they want to be doing in the company? And then training them, giving them opportunities to learn and grow so that they can grow into greater positions, grow into areas of their passion if the company can offer that, and ultimately become better, more effective employees. That's what it's all about. So we have a 5-step process: an accountability system, a data system, a feedback system, a recognition system, and a training system. If you will get back to those basics, you'll build a successful business. I'm here to help you. If you're struggling in any of those areas, please go to my website, GaryLSmith.com, or pick up the phone, give me a call. Let's start a dialogue. I'm here to help, and I can help your business succeed. This is Gary Smith. God bless you today. Go and live today on purpose, and I'll see you next time right here on Growth Moments.